Congratulations on Partner Track. What a very interesting and enlightening show. I'll start with Arden. Was it that way when you got the script?
Um, I mean, the pilot I thought was wonderful. It was really different than anything I'd read. I mean, the book is a beautiful journey, or not a beautiful. I mean, it's a tough journey. Well, wow. Good morning. It is it is a tough journey, but I love this story because it's just one that's not really been told.
I think both of you guys play this wonderful need to get ahead and to outdo, each other, and it's kind of a race. And Dominic, I mean, your character is he's so multi-layered. I've seen the first three or four episodes, and I can't make them out yet.
Oh, just wait. Just
Just wait.
yeah, we get to figure a little more out about Murphy sort of as the story goes on, and why his motivations are the way they are, why he's so ambitious, and then much later on, sort of what he's willing to do to achieve that. And as Arden mentioned, it's a real privilege to be able to tell these stories via these characters, and also sort of try and convey this message that I think needs to be told, and with any luck, maybe elicit a little change.
Well, I think so. There are two things about this series I love. Is first, it's a law series, and I love the law, and I love watching lawyers work. But secondly, it's such a personal journey, especially for Ingrid. There's that one scene. I'm not giving anything away, but there's that one scene where you're going to be talking to the big boys, and they ask you for coffee. I mean, it's talks about the women in workplace and how they're even today, how they're just thought of secretaries and not brilliant lawyers as your character is.
Right. I feel like the show does such a great job of showing those uncomfortable moments, those moments that society might just miss us, or how often we are invisible or unseen or mistaken. And it's tough. It's tough when you have to work that much harder and be that much better just to get your foot in the door. And so we get to see how different it is for Ingrid and how her experience is different, minus the fact that she might be even more talented than some of her colleagues.
I think she's absolutely brilliant, and just with the amount of work that she takes on just to prove herself, just to prove that she's capable. And on the other hand, you have the men that are the good old boys, and they just sit and have lunch together, and that's basically their job. Dominic, you are such a wonderfully versatile actor. I mean, I've seen you in Shadowhunters, Penny Dreadful. This is a different kind of character for you.
Yeah, very much so. Thank you, first of all. That's very sweet of you to say, and it's just made my day. I think career-wise for me, I've always sort of tried to make choices that two sort of key things when I'm looking at something is, one, is it going to challenge me? Because I don't like conceptually the idea of coming to work and coasting, because I don't find that interesting in any way. I like to be challenged, whether it's physically or intellectually or whatever it is. And then thing number two is it does need to be different from, not necessarily something I've done in the past, but definitely than the last, whatever the previous job is. Again, I guess that's a version of challenge, but I like to move sort of job to job, trying on these sort of different facets of society. And when this hit my desk, I didn't know that Arden was attached yet, and then I found out very quickly, and that made me all the more excited. I knew Julianne, I knew about the books. Julianne Robinson, who directed the first two episodes, who's absolutely brilliant. And we sort of, me and my team, we go through this. We call them no-brainers, and this was a no-brainer. This is one that I worked hard for.
Arden, in our last seconds, what do you think audiences are going to take away from Partner Track?
I think the audience will be surprised. I think we have a bit more to offer than they're expecting. I think the show is really rich and deep in ways that are surprising, but at the same time, it's a fun show. I feel like it's an easy breezy fun watch, and You'll be surprised.
Again, it is. And thank you guys so much for your time this morning. It's just a privilege to talk with you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tony. Take care.